All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. As I said, Military Guna TV, soon to be MG Sports TV. MG Sports, definitely we'll be getting to that quite soon. Just giving you guys that heads up that the content channel itself, the name will be rebranded, just as how you see the various social media platforms have been rebranded in regards to the Instagram, now known as MG Sports Media, Twitter, MG Sports Media as well. So that is how it's going to be rebranded. Trying to fine tune certain things before I get into that. Maybe small minor changes in the logo. But this here is the Jamaica preview or review of the Jamaica Premier League show. So definitely people are going to run through some of the JPL games that played over the weekend. We're going to do the table, team of the week, and also show you guys the top goal scorer of the season so far. So before we get into the details, I would really appreciate it if you guys smash that like button and also most definitely hit that subscribe button. These contents are quite difficult to make, and I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that like button and show some form of appreciation. Takes time, takes work, so you realize I'm not making a lot of contents as usual because these type of contents do take special time and attention. So let's get straight into the details. We're going to start off with the first game, which was Portmore United versus Cavaliers. Not much to say in regards to the scoreline, all even, but within the game we saw we saw some stuff where I do believe that Cavaliers had the opportunity to win this game quite evidently, but as you know, it's tough. That's how it is. Cavaliers went to 10-man down in the 14th minute. Irvin going off with a second yellow card, and Portmore had applying some pressure, but most of the clear-cut chances came in favor of Cavaliers, and they could not put it away. Man of the match was given to Jaden White. He had definitely a superb performance coming back into the Cavaliers team, replacing Bartlett. So this means that things are happening at Cavaliers, even though going down to 10 man, they still put in that level, that solid level of performance. So we're going to move away from Cavaliers to the next game. We have Dunbeholden versus Waterhouse, in which I think was an emphatic display. No, Arborview versus Tivoli. A game of two halves, as you can see. Anyone who watched that game would have known. Most of the games that I wasn't at, I sent someone who's credible. Send me some video clippings of what happened. I'm not sure of the legal rights of playing those video clippings, so that is the reason why I didn't incorporate those video clippings in this review show, because I didn't I never wanted to crossfire with Sportsmax. I'm not sure what the situation with Sportsmax is and if it might cause any level of problem. But in the first half, Nicholas Hamilton, O'Shane Staple, and Colorado Murray hit the back of the net, leading, having Arborview 3 goals up in first half, which means that it is smooth sailing from there. But guess what? They dropped it. According to reports, according to the information I got and what I saw in the video, it seems as if Arborview started to sit a little bit deeper when Tivoli came out in the second half, turned up the intensity just a little bit, and Arborview could not contain with Tivoli. And then Mackenzie, Wellington, and Parker find themselves on the score sheet and break it even. And that's not the first game that we have seen like that over the weekend. As you know, we're going to get into a few more of that. So let's go. We have Dunbeholden versus Waterhouse. Another game of two halves. This one is what I was present at this one, so I can tell you in more details on this one. A game of we have an immaculate performance from the likes of I can't remember his name. Nikoi, definitely Christian. He had a tremendous performance. He can pass the ball so well. Great vision, and can ping a pass. Once he lifts his head up, pass is accurate, 100% accurate. Now, the game pans off. We have Dunbeholden controlling the first half and getting themselves. I think that some of the aspect of this game highlights a level of concentration, because in the first half I saw Dunbeholden playing some good football, dominating the ball, dominating in the opposition half, in Waterhouse half, in the zone 14. As you guys know, I always speak about zone 14. That's in the defensive third of the Waterhouse and the attacking third of the Dunbeholden team, and getting some good game going. So the 10th goal of the season for Atafrak Bygrave, leading goal scorer, the first player to hit double figures, and that's a good thing for him. He didn't have a good game. He was upset when he came off. Obviously was quite upset when he came off. And then now the Mario Phillips with a screamer from way outside the box. It brushed off the defender Elvis Wilson. But that's how it is. You can't win the lotto if you don't buy a ticket, and the Mario Phillips did buy a ticket, and he definitely hit the jackpot on that one, and it was definitely a good game. Coming into the second half, Dunbeholden started to sit a little bit deeper than in the first half, and we saw Waterhouse made 2 changes, and they definitely increased intensity. They brought on 2 runners, utilizing the channel, playing the ball in the channels, because in the central zone, Dunbeholden was dominating that central zone with Fabian McCarthy and Nico himself, Christian. They were dominating the midfield area. Most of the ball was in favor of Dunbeholden in the central zone. So Waterhouse did really well with regards to coming out second half and punching the ball in the channel, in the wide zones, using up Demario. Then Arnett Thomas, in which I do think he didn't have a good game, but he was very much impactful and created a lot of problems. And also Cardell Benbow, which was also where they got another player that they got the goal from. Cardell Benbow now hitting 7 goals of the season, and putting himself closer to Atafra Bygrave. So in all aspect, and then now the late substitution, Shaquille Bradford came on, and really he took one away, and I definitely think the keeper could have done a lot better on that one, but that is how football is sometimes. And it ended Dunbeholden 2, Waterhouse 2. A pretty much an emphatic game, a really enjoyable game. Anyone was there would definitely say that they got their money's worth. Well, I didn't pay, but they got their money's worth. So let's move on to the next game. We have Mullins versus Montego Bay, another one in which I had to collect the reports for as well. Definitely, I heard that it was a really intense game. Mullins created a lot of chances. Most of the game, Montego Bay would be sitting back and trying to catch Mullins on the counter. Nicholas Nelson was on fire, and Jaime Harris also started off early with the first goal, which was a very good goal for the young man. And definitely the game ended 2-1, and Nish got one back for Mullins. So let's move on to the next game, Cumberlands versus Arnett. A very good encounter, a lovely encounter, I would say. This one, it tells a lot about how the league is right now, because Cumberlands have been struggling, but they got back a few players coming out of injury, and they did well with those players coming in. And definitely Andre Clennon got the 1 goal for Cumberlands. Both goals were scored in the first half, and then Guthrie, which was a beautiful cutback from the central midfielder, and onto Guthrie's running path, and Guthrie just put it away quite easily, and there was nothing much that the keeper could have done about that one. Even the Andre Clennon goal, there's nothing much that what's his name? Eric Edwards could have done about that one also. So it was a good game, a really exciting game. Crazy amount of chances being created on team. Sorry to say, Cephas didn't have the best game. He tried though, numerous amount of opportunities came at him and he didn't take it. And if anything, you know, your opportunities, you'd want it to come to the man known as Ronaldo Cephas. But just one of those days, and I can see even Atafra Bygrave did have one of those games, but he got a penalty and he tucked it away quite nicely. So let me see the next game we're gonna. The next game would be the Mount Pleasant game. I should have that game here. Yes, Mount Pleasant game. Daniel Green, a lone goal, separating the teams from this one. As you know, Mount Pleasant dominant in possession, and also the likes of Tariq Jimenez coming into Mount Pleasant, and he's already a fan favorite. Mount Pleasant back on winning ways, and let's see if they can continue with this momentum without that wholesale change. Last time out, they didn't do so well. Wally Downs scratching his head, wondering what was happening, but that is football, Wally Downs. That is just how football is. So let's have a look at the table. We're gonna have a look at the table now and see. So this is what the table looks like. Dunbeholden still on the top of the table. Waterhouse, Arnett, Mount Pleasant, and Cavaliers, and are all in the top section and the top 6 area of the table, but most noticeably Dunbeholden still leading the table. They got a point and which against Waterhouse, and I do think that was a valuable point that they got. Any one of those teams could have lost that game and maybe separate each other, but it keeps the league enticing and it keeps the excitement going for the league, and that's how it is. And as you know, Montego Bay still at the bottom of the table, rubbling, fighting for scraps. Anything that they can catch, anything that they can feed on, they'll definitely try to search for it. Now, let's have a look at the team of the week. Let's have a look at the team of the week. I didn't get to upload the leading goal scorers. I don't know why I didn't upload it. But definitely next time I will definitely get to that one. In goal we have Jaden White. Right back we have Staples. Oh, there's an error on this one. At left back should be a Johnny Johnson of Arnett. It should be a Johnny Johnson of Arnett. Centre back pairing. We saw Javier Virgo and also Elvis Wilson as the back four. So Wilson, Staple, Virgo and Johnny. I do apologize on that one. I need to get that sorted out. And Jaden White. In a central defensive midfield position, we have Martin of Arnett as well. And beside them, two number 8s in Nicoy and Romeo Guthrie in this one. So it's Guthrie and Christian as the two number 8s. Over to the right hand side, we have a player who had a phenomenal performance. Got man of the match also for Dunbeholden, Demario Phillips. And over to the left hand side, another player who had a great performance in Cardiel Benbow. And leading line, Mullins, number 10, the leader in Mullins' team, Nicholas Nelson. And that there is your team of the week. I do apologize again about the situation at left back. I definitely didn't second check that one. But that is how it is sometimes, people. But guess what? This is how it is. And this is the Jamaica Premier League review show over game week 14. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. And definitely leave a like on this video, people. Really appreciate it if you guys do so. Until next time, people. Military Guna TV. We are out.